Get into it. Waco is about a bunch of people who um, took the teachings of David out in Waco, and they all lived on a compound, this really big house. I don't think they had water or anything like that. They had food and stuff like that. They would practice music and things like that. It was young, older people, adults, black people. And they were Christians. Um, they were being surveillanced by the FBI when the movie comes on, and the FBI is trying to get close to them by sending people of different disguises there, and the leader, his name is David or whatever, and he is married, but he's sleeping with some of the women in the congregation who happen to be underage, and they are supposed to be sister wives or something like that. And they're being surveillanced, and they're just being surveillanced, and they have guns. They have like I said, music concerts. And so the FBI agent, he goes to try to meet with them and talk to them, and they have a 55-day standoff. They're asking for milk and things like that. I mean, this movie was very, very just unusual. Like, it was just unusual. Like, and I read somewhere that David was actually molesting some of the kids that were in the compound. But anyway, fast forward to the FBI gets tired of them in the standoff and basically sets the whole place afire. And only two people got out, which was David Thibodeau, and it was another guy who was, I think, underage. And basically, Waco was about a group of people who were living off on their own and following their own, I guess, law, And then times in the movie, David wanted to write a book of what Jesus revealed to him, or the scriptures revealed to him. And it was a lot of selfishness, a lot of narcissism going on. He got on TV. I mean, it was just, this movie was, it didn't have a dull moment in it. Like, you had to keep up with it. Like, I can't even, I would be on here at least an hour talking about this whole movie. Like, and in the end, they set themselves on fire, and it was just not logical at all what they did. People got killed because the FBI or the ATF and the people inside the compound was shooting at each other. They threw tear gas in there. Children were killed. It was just mayhem is what I'm going to say. I'm not going to go too much into the movie because it's been over a month since I've seen the movie, but the movie still sticks in my head. And a lot of things that they did wrong was like David was having sex with underage girls. And then his best friend, who was backing him the whole time, he got his best friend's wife pregnant, who was supposed to be a sister wife or something like that. Just stuff like that was just, a turn off. Because when you really realize that people were really doing stuff like that, it's just like, this is disgusting. But, this is the movie. The FBI agent, he was devastated what the FBI did, and the FBI agents basically got away with basically killing a group of people. So take a look at Waco. This is the review. The review is, it is what it is. I'm not going to give too much because I would have to be on here an hour. And I just want to give you a little bit. But it is a good movie. Take a look at Waco on Netflix.